Y'all read the title. Let me tell you about the freakiest girl that I've ever been personally involved with. Alright. Let me tell you while we play Rivals. So this was back in 8th grade. Alright. And we're gonna call this girl. We're gonna call this girl Layla. Right? So, let me tell you about Layla. Okay, let me tell you about Layla. Layla wasn't someone that I ever expected to actually encounter. I really didn't even expect to ever talk to her. And Loki, I don't remember how we ended up becoming friends and becoming as close as we actually did. Right? But something to know about her, dude, she was incredibly freaked out for no reason, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. And low-key, bro, your boy wasn't even complaining about it. Right. Literally, right? And y'all can call me terrible. Because, to get a little bit of backstory. So, my other friend, let's call her Haley. Yeah, alright. Haley and Layla were friends. Alright, they were friends first. And then apparently they caught, feelings for each other. So, they did indeed start dating. They did. I was there for all of it. This and that and that. Right? I was there for when they all, decided they got in a relationship, and they dated for a while. I think it was literally a few months. But then something happened, and then they were just oh, well, it's just no longer working out. And because it was no longer working out, right, because it was no longer working out, of course, as you do, they broke up. But they actually kind of broke up on pretty bad terms. Because Layla was apparently, hanging out with this guy a lot, right? She was out here hanging out with this guy. This guy, we'll call him Alex, right? We'll call him Alex. We'll call him Alex. Oh my god, this Black Panther's on me, though. Oh, that's not even Black Panther, bro. That's Spidey. That was a whole Spidey, man. That was a whole Spidey. Anyways. So, right, and they literally, I remember them arguing a whole lot and stuff because of it. They would be constantly arguing together. Or yelling at each other because, blah, 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 how the, why are you talking to this other guy and doing all this other stuff with him, right? So after they broke up, bro, I was still friends with both of them, both Haley and Layla. So when being friends with both of them, you hear both sides of the story all the time, and lo and behold, she does eventually start dating. She does eventually start dating, Alex, right? Alex is this white scrawny dude, bro. Literally, I wish I could say that's not something that oh my god, hold on, did y'all see that? Did y'all see me dash like that? That was nuts. That was genuinely nuts. Hold up, we gotta lock in, y'all. Anyways, yeah. So, I'm hanging out with her through all this. I'm hanging out with Layla while she's dating this dude Alex, bro. And to be honest, their relationship's really toxic, bro. They're always doing this, they're always doing that. And there's some other stuff that I'm really not gonna get into with them because low key, that's kind of their business, and I shouldn't be diving into that kind of stuff here. But after all that stuff that happened, bro, after all that stuff that happened, me and her started talking for real. We started yapping, bro. And low key, bro, we were feeling each other, as people do. And when I tell you, bro, this is where it all started, bro. Randomly, bro, she would start sitting on my lap, bro. We could be in class, bro. We could be at lunch, but it didn't matter where we are, bro, because she would literally, for whatever reason, just start sitting on my lap. And like I want to put this in a perspective, bro. That this girl only ever wore skirts. All right, she only ever wore skirts. All right, and like she'd be sitting on my lap constantly, dude, hugging me, touching me, you know, literally doing the whole shebang, bro. Right? And people would literally come up to us and ask us if we were dating, which I guess we never like officially put the label on, but like the way we were like talking, bro, the way we were doing all this, it's the way we were doing that, bro. You should have just thought that we were dating. But like, I feel like I can think of like two like very persistent stories I could tell about her. Like, for example, right? Like my entire story about like, okay, before we get to the thumbnail story. So we were in class, right? This is in history class. And another thing to know about her, bro, is that she's low key, bro. She's low key kind of a masochist, bro. She commonly admits how she wants to be bit hit. Like she wants all the whole stuff, bro. All right. Like she fully announces this, right? And like, I don't remember the context, but I think it was like history, right? And then she asked me to grab her wrist, and so I do, and she's like, so when I grab her wrist, she's like, "You're not doing it hard enough." I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Okay." So I squeeze her wrist harder, you know, right? So I squeeze her wrist harder, dude, and she's like, "Harder," right? She's like, and I'm like, low key, bro, I'm not even like really thinking about what's going on here, bro. So I do squeeze harder, bro. I do, bro. And like, she begins looking at me in like a very particular way, dude. Like, if you know like the way, hey, bro, then you know how she was looking at me, right? And then like, so what happens, right? I'm like, what happens, right? Is my teacher sees this, right? She sees this, like, she's looking at us, right? She's looking at it and she's seeing this. And she yells at me. She's like, "Let that poor girl's arm go." Right? And, bro, you can't say, right? You can't just say to your teacher, "Well, she asked me to squeeze it really tightly." Like, you can't say that to your teacher. I'm sorry, bro. You can't say that. I'm like, could you imagine, like, the look on her face, bro? And, like, everyone in the classroom if I said that to her, bro? I'm like, I would have been fried, bro. I'm like, all of our reps would have been gone, bro. Right. Like, our rep just completely over and trash. So, I actually get sent out in the hallway because of that. So, yeah, so I actually do get sent out in the hallway for this, by the way. And I'm like, bro, all I was doing was fulfilling, you know, the wishes of a young maiden, but I guess that's wrong. You know, I still have to keep in mind, bro, that like, my God, bro, that like she was actually getting into her masochistic stuff while we were just chilling in class, bro. Right. Like, it's crazy, bro. It definitely is. I'm like, and like, literally all that was just our, like, kind of like our daily things, bro. I'm like, at lunch, bro, she would sit on my lap, you know, she would talk to me and hold me, bro, and we would do like light casual flirting, right? You know, as people do. Ooh, I guess, when they like each other. But like, we never actually put a label on it. But like, I think, you know, I think I'm gonna tell you guys, you know, the thumbnail story finally. So, for context, bro, right? This is actually before all of the like, you know, this is before like all of the, you know, just the stuff like in general, like This is this is while her and Haley are together, by the way, which is like why this like story is so crazy to me, right? So basically, you right, me and me, Haley and Layla, right? We were in this like little lunch club thing, right? Where during lunch we would go to this teacher's class, and we would eat there, talk, do whatever we want, just pretty much just doing anything to avoid eating in the lunchroom. And so, my teacher, right? Like, one day she just left the classroom because I don't know where she went. She had to go into the office for a bit. And our school had 2 floors, and the office was on the first floor. And her room was on the second, so she kind of just, took a while to get back. And while we were waiting for her to get back, Layla says, hey, do you guys want to see my new panties? And I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, they're really cute. Do you want to see them? And I'm just like, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm wearing them right now. I can just show you guys. And I'm just like appalled because what? Like, who asked it in the middle of a classroom, bro? Right? And, I'm trying to be a gentleman, bro. I'm trying to be like, like respectful and stuff. So I'm like, no, I don't want to see that right now. Oh man, come on, we're in class, yada yada. You shouldn't be doing any stuff like that, right? It's like what I'm saying to her, bro. And then Haley, bro, by the way, who's her girlfriend at this time, is like, yeah, bro, stop being lame, bro. Come on, stop being lame. This and that and that and this. I'm like, stop being lame, bro. I'm like, stop being lame, bro. And I'm like, how am I being lame? Like, what do we mean? I'm like, I just don't want to see this. It's, bro, even though, like, low-key, bro, deep down, bro, of course, I did want to see, bro, but I'm like, again, bro, I'm trying to keep up my, like, gentleman composure, bro. So, suddenly, I guess Leda got, like, tired of waiting, bro, because, like, what she does, bro, is that she actually just pulled up her skirt, and I quickly look away, because I'm like, no, I don't want to see this, man. I really don't want to see this, bro. We're in class, right? And then, all I hear from, like, Haley, bro, and Haley's just like, oh my god, that is so cute, they're so cute. I'm like, and, like, Layla's like, yeah, man, they have a little slice of pizza on it, and I'm like, what? Like, we're over here acting like you showing this off is, like, not crazy at all, bro. When, yeah, it definitely is. By the way, I'm like, you flashing us in the middle of, like, a classroom, bro, while the teacher isn't here is indeed crazy. He's like, no, come on, you didn't even see. Yeah, I want you to look. Like, please look, please look. And, like, and at this point, bro, like, they keep asking me. They're like, now they're both asking me to look, bro. And, like, she's giving me, like, crazy puppy dog eyes and stuff, like, and she's like, please look, please look. And at this point, bro, I do give in, bro. I do, like, I can't, bro. I'm a weak man, I guess, bro. I'm a weak man. I am a weak man. And I give in, bro. And, like, she lifts up her skirt, bro. And she does it, bro. And I do see him. They're, like, and I'm just, like, dumbfounded, bro. I'm just staring, bro. And I'm like, no. I'm genuinely in shock. I'm like, I don't know why you, like, I'm genuinely in shock, bro. I'm like, straight jaw-dropping stuff here, bro. Like, yeah, bro, they were red with a slice of pizza on the front, bro. And I was just like, and then we just went back to, like, everything else, like, it was completely normal, bro. Our teacher came back in, bro, and we're just sitting there continuing our conversation like nothing happened, bro. And I'm just like, I just got flashed. Like, a girl actually begged me to flash her, right? I'm like, that just happened, bro. A girl begged me to flash. Like, she begged me to let her flash me. And, dude, I'm like, I could go on to more about, like, her stuff. Like, she would ask me to do things like carry her throughout the hallways and stuff like that. But like, that's what like, aside that's not really as like interesting. You can ask like all the other stuff about her, like. And thing is, bro, at that time I was not aware of like, she kind of did have like a little reputation in our school that, yeah, she was like definitely like freaked out. I'm like, she was freaked out, bro. I'm like, and it was common knowledge that she was freaked out, bro. Like, she would be doing like a whole bunch, like a whole lot of freaked out behavior on the daily, bro. And I am like, I was one of them, bro. I'm like, I was just one of the people that she was getting crazy with. I'm like she was doing it with me for a while, bro. Pause. Right? She was doing all this freaky stuff with me, bro. And like, I wish I could say this was the only time she would like ever flash me again, bro. But it's not. It's really not. Like, she did it on multiple occasions after that. But like, the first time it happened was so insane to me, bro. Cause I've never in my life had somebody like actually beg me to let them flash me before that. It was wild, dude. Like, and you know, like, and it's crazy, bro. Like, all that just for her to get into a relationship with my best friend at the time. Even though I tried dating her multiple times. Moral of the story. If you've heard any rumors about somebody, bro, for being crazy, bro, you might want to trust the rumors.